Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is DrQurrat6681 and I'm a pharmacist by profession. I have doing my work as a production manager, as a research and development manager, and also doing my regulatory dealings in the Regulatory Authority of Pakistan. Today I want to explain about calculation of active pharmaceutical ingredient. So first of all, I want to explain what is API. API is active pharmaceutical ingredient which gives pharmacological or therapeutic activity. Only API is the element in a complete dosage form which gives the effect to cure, treat, or prevent disease. All other ingredients are called excipients which have no pharmacological effect. API is a pharmacological agent, so its quantity should always be measured in a precise manner. API is delivered according to the label claim. To calculate the potency of API, following factors are considered: moisture content of API, salt removal or factor adjustment. So what is moisture content? Amount of moisture content in the API is set in certificate of analysis of that specific API and its adjustment is made to maintain its efficacy. Salt removal or factor adjustment. The question is how will we know that when to use API with salt and when to use API without salt? The answer to the question is that for this we have to check or read the label claim. If the label claims that each tablet contains Sitagliptin Phosphate, then we do not need to remove the salt form, and if the label claim states that each tablet contains Sitagliptin as phosphate, then we have to remove the salt from API. Many of the pharmaceutical ingredients give pharmacological effect with salt form and some API give effect without salt. The attached salt is used just as a carrier to improve solubility or dissolubility. Now, how to calculate the quantity of active pharmaceutical ingredient? Potency calculation of active pharmaceutical ingredient is the most common activity which is performed on the daily basis by pharmacists in the pharmaceutical industry. It is common observation that the majority of the pharmaceutical professionals do not know how to calculate the potency or assay of an active pharmaceutical ingredient. Some active pharmaceutical ingredients are used in salt form like Metformin Hcl, and some are used without salt like Sitagliptin Phosphate, in which phosphate factor is removed from sitagliptin. Calculation of moisture content. Now I want to explain some calculation method that how can we calculate the moisture content in any dosage form. Suppose we have an API whose potency or assay is 100% and certificate of analysis claims that it has 3% moisture content. How will we adjust moisture content of the API? Usually we use 100% of API and in the above case we have 100% of API along with 3% moisture content. So first of all, compensate moisture content as follows. Assay subtracted by moisture content and divided by 100 multiplied by 100. Adding above values in the formula, we obtain 97%. Our API is 97%. How to make 97 to 100%? We have to add 3% extra API to compensate moisture content and make it 100% or use the following factor to calculate API. Now the formula is as follows as 100 divided by assay minus moisture content. After adding the value, we will obtain a factor that is 1.03. It is the moisture content or compensation factor. Example: in a pharmaceutical company, if 50 kg of API is used to manufacture 1 lakh tablets, each tablet contains 500 mg API, and an assay of an API is 100%, the moisture content is API is 4%, then how we can compensate it? So, according to the above mentioned example or above mentioned method, calculate the moisture content compensation for the above statement. Use above formula. 100 divided by SA minus moisture content. By putting the values, we will obtain the factor 1.04. Multiply this factor value to the amount of API in kilogram as follow. By multiplication, we will obtain 52 kilogram or add 4% extra quantity of API to compensate moisture content as follow. How can we add extra 4% to the given quantity? We just multiply this 4% along with mentioned quantity. We will obtain 2 kilogram. That is the additional amount of an active pharmaceutical agent or active pharmaceutical ingredient to add with the issued quantity. Explanation: in simple words, 4% moisture content is present along with the API in the above statement. And according to the by-weight calculation, if we weigh 50 kgs of API, then actually 4% of 50 kg is moisture content, which is 2 kg. So we will add the extra 2 kg to compensate moisture content, and the statement will be as follows. So our amount will be 52 kg actually. 52 kg of API with 4% moisture content is equivalent to 50 kg of API without moisture content. Effect of moisture content on assay. Moisture content also affects our assay values. How can it affect? We will see. If we calculate assay for above statement without moisture compensation and dispense API 50 kg with 100% assay, then assay for 50 kg with moisture content is as follows. Assay of 50 kg is 100%, 2 kg is the moisture content, so actual API is 50 minus 2, that is 48 kg. If we do not add this 2 kg, then our amount will be 48 kg. Assay of 48 kg, obviously it would be less than 100%, as the amount is reduced, then the assay is also in lesser values. 100 divided by 50 multiplied by 48, we will obtain the assay, that is 96%. If we add moisture compensation before dispensing the API, then we will dispense 4% more API and the total quantity will be 52 kg. So, according to our label claim, we should add this 4% to the actual quantity. So, our assay should lie into the given limits. So, as according to the formula, we know SO 48 kg is 96% and SO of 52 kg is 96 divided by 48 multiplied by 52 is equivalent to 104%. In 104%, this is additional 4% is the moisture compensation and 100% is the assay. In terms of individual tablets, if we take 50 kg and 100% assay, then with no moisture content adjustment, each tablet will contain 500 mg API and each 500 mg tablet 4% is moisture content, which is 500 multiplied by 4% is equals to 20 mg, meaning each tablet contains 20 mg less API, so its assay will also be lower than 100% as. Assay of tablet containing 500 mg API is our tablet contains 20 mg less API, so 500 mg API minus 20 mg API, that is about 480 mg API. So assay of tablet containing 480 mg of API is 100 multiplied by 500 divided by 500 multiplied by 480 is 96%. So we will add 4% extra API into the and then multiply it into the 500 milligram by above mentioned factor, that is 1.04, to compensate moisture content. By multiplying this factor with the 500 milligram, we should obtain that is 520 milligram. So SF tablet containing 520 milligram API is, by putting the value, we will obtain 104%. In 104%, 4% is the moisture condensation and 100% is acid. So how can we remove the salt, or how can we do factor adjustment? There is some details are given below. Some salt removal means whether in our formulation pharmacological effect is produced by API with salt or API without salt, for example sitagliptin or sitagliptin phosphate. For salt removal, following formula is used: molecular weight of API with salt divided by molecular weight of API without salt. Label claim of tablets said that each tablet contains sitagliptin phosphate 15 mg. Then, in the pharmaceutical industry, 10 kg of sitagliptin phosphate are used to manufacture 2 lakhs tablets. Strength of tablet is 15 mg. So, how can we calculate as how much sitagliptin phosphate is present in one tablet? We want to detect that how much quantity of active pharmaceutical ingredient into the formulation into the tablet. For this, we should do some simple calculation. First of all, convert this 10 kilograms into the milligrams. By following the procedure, we will obtain the amount in milligrams. Divided it by batch size. By dividing with the batch size, we will obtain the actual potency, that is 50 milligrams. So each tablet contains 15 mg of sitagliptin phosphate. Now let's take the above statement in another way, as label claim of the tablet state that each tablet contains sitagliptin as phosphate. So means as phosphate 15 mg, we should deduct this phosphate factor. How can we eliminate this phosphate factor? By deriving with the moisture content compensating factor. In a pharmaceutical industry, 10 kilograms sitagliptin phosphate is used to manufacture 2 lakh tablets. Strength of tablet is 50 milligram. How much sitagliptin phosphate is present in one tablet? So by following the simple procedure, we will obtain the in milligrams quantity. Then we will obtain the 50 milligram actual potency. So each tablet contains 50 milligram of sitagliptin phosphate. But as we know, we should focus on as phosphate. So we will remove this phosphate or value of this phosphate. What would be the value of this phosphate? How will we do that? According to the above statement, the pharmacological effect is produced by sitagliptin, not by sitagliptin phosphate. As our focused parameter is sitagliptin, not as sitagliptin phosphate. So how will we remove phosphate attached with sitagliptin? One explanation is that physically we cannot separate phosphate from sitagliptin, so add compensation factor like moisture content, so extra weight of API is added into the formulation. For salt removal of 4-factor calculation, we use the following calculation method. Here, the molecular weight of sitagliptin with phosphate is divided by the molecular weight of sitagliptin without phosphate. By division, we will obtain a factor that is 1.264. That is actually the factor adjustment, multiplying the factor with the total API in kilograms or with the strength of it in the tablet as follows. By multiplying with the kilogram quantity of API, we will obtain 12.4 kilogram. That is actual issue. That would be the actual issue quantity. Or by multiplying it with the given potency of a tablet by this factor, we will obtain the actual potency, that is 62 milligram. That would be equivalent to the 50 milligram as sitagliptin as phosphate. 62 milligram of sitagliptin phosphate is equivalent to the 50 milligram of sitagliptin as phosphate. From the above statement, it is clear that to remove phosphate from sitagliptin, we have to use 12.4 kilograms of sitagliptin phosphate instead of 10 kilograms of sitagliptin phosphate. So by multiplying to the whole issued quantity 12.4 into the 1000 into the 1000, then divided with the batch size, we will obtain the actual potency, that is 62 milligram. Then label claim it is written as each tablet contains 62 milligram of sitagliptin phosphate equivalent to the 50 milligram of sitagliptin just. Meaning 12 milligram is a phosphate and 50 milligram is a sitagliptin. How to calculate the percentage of API in a given formula? In the pharmaceutical industry, tablet product Z is manufactured which contains sitagliptin phosphate and tablet strength is 25 mg. The manufacturing order of the product contains the following ingredients. Label claim states that each tablet contains sitagliptin as phosphate 25 mg. Find the percentage of active pharmaceutical ingredient in the given formulation. This example is according to the above mentioned example. We just follow the simple calculation method. Product name is Z, that has a potency of 25 milligram. Our batch number is Y. Our batch size is 2 lakh tablets. Here there are some quantity of our ingredients in a formulation for batch running. First of all, sitagliptin phosphate in kilogram is 6.324. Aerosol pH 101 in kilogram is 11.276. PVP K30 in kilogram is 0.800. S-diazole in kilogram is 1.200. Aerosol in kilogram is 0.100. Magnesium stearate in kilogram is equal to 0.300. Total weight is 20 kg. Tablet weight is 100 mg. How to find the percentage of active pharmaceutical ingredient? To find the percentage of API in the above formulation, following procedure is used. First of all, convert kilograms of API into milligrams as follows as dividing the number of milligram by batch size as follows as this 6.324 multiplied by 1000 multiplied by 1000, and we will obtain in milligram quantity. Then we divided it into the batch size, and that is 31.62 milligram. So now divided it by tablet strength, which is 25 milligram, we will obtain an factor that is 1.26. As we know from label claim that we have to remove salt, we use the following formula. Molecular weight of sitagliptin with phosphate divided by molecular weight of sitagliptin without phosphate. We will obtain 1.24. Now divided by 1.26 by 1.24, we will obtain 1.02. For percentage, multiply 1.02 by 100%. We will obtain a percentage essay that is 102%. Result. In the above formulation, API percentage is 102%. Conclusion: active pharmaceutical ingredients in a pharmaceutical product are always used after proper adjustment for moisture content and salt removal. Thank you for listening.